These shoes right here might be the best sneakers we find today at Footlocker Singapore. Check them out.
A 6 in the morning flight to Singapore. Not the greatest idea, but that's where we're heading next for our Asia adventure this month. And Singapore is a country I've never been to, so I'm actually really looking forward to it. I gotta say goodbye to Jollibee for a little while though. I'll be back in Manila soon enough, but we did get to have Jollibee one more time. After landing in Singapore, we met up with a subscriber named Kevin. He's the guy on the left-hand side of the screen with the black t-shirt. And he reached out to me over Instagram DMs and said he wanted to show us around town. So I was like, yo, I'm down, let's do it.
We're just getting to Jewel now, and it's basically this like outdoor, indoor shopping center. There's tons of trees. I think the largest indoor waterfall in Southeast Asia is here as well, and it just looks really, really cool. This is like a place I've never seen anywhere else in the world, so I'm excited to share this place with you guys. And yeah, let's get going. Let's get looking around, and I'm pretty hungry, so let's grab some food. Before we do some shopping and look at all these sneaker stores in this mall, I want to show you guys the indoor water fountain here, and it's absolutely incredible. It almost feels like I'm outside considering all the greenery around me, but yeah, this place was under construction for about 3 years, I believe, and dang, this is cool. And to think, this right here is inside of a mall that's in the airport. Incredible. Alright, so next up we have the biggest Nike store in Southeast Asia. It's right here at this mall. I have no idea how big it is going to be, but I'm really excited for it. And then after that, they actually have a Pokemon store that we can go to as well. And I probably need to re-up on some Pokemon merchandise. I'll probably get some stuff in Japan, but like, we're in Singapore, let's do it big. One thing about this mall is that it's a complete circle, like a full 360. The last time I've been to a mall like this was in the Philippines in Cebu. It's really cool to see 360 malls. We don't have them in Canada. Maybe one day, but yeah, let's get going to the Nike store. Ooh, look, it's Muji. And my girlfriend Addie absolutely, she loves Muji, but nothing for her today. Let's get to the Nike store.
So here is a look at the Nike store here at Jewel Mall, and yeah, this place is really nice. We have the men's section right here with all the running shoes. We have all of the Nike Air Max 720s here up top. Pretty much all of the recent colorways. Ooh, I've never seen this colorway before. Really looks like a spaceship. That's pretty cool. We got some more Air Max 270s down below. We got the ACG ones here. These are pretty nice. This sort of reminds me of like a Band-Aid, the way the texture is here on the midsole. We got some Air Max Tailwinds right here. I think Supreme did a collaboration with Nike on a couple of colorways of these. And in this corner, of course, we have all the React sneakers, the Nike React Element 55, one of the best sellers at the moment. We got some Air Max 97s down below and some colorways I'm actually not used to seeing. This would go with my outfit today with the shirt I have. But yeah, this is pretty cool. So next up, we're gonna be going to the second floor where they have the Jordan section. And check this out, we have a giant Just Do It right here. Pretty cool. On the top floor of this Nike store at the Jewel Shopping Mall, they actually have this customization area for clothing, apparel, and some accessories. So if you are in Singapore, definitely a place you need to check out. Unfortunately, they don't let you customize any sneakers. That would have been really cool. One place you can customize sneakers with Nike is in the Harajuku location in Japan, which we'll be trying to do later this month. But with that said, the customization here is pretty cool. If you are a big swoosh head, then make sure you guys stop by the Nike store in Jewel. And here's a look at the sneaker selection that they had. So this is basically all the GR selection they had. A look at the Air Forces. Nothing really that stood out to me too much. They had a couple nice, like very basic Air Force Ones, but nothing too crazy, nothing very loud. Here's a look at a really funky pair of Air Max 95s, a colorway I've never seen before. And next up, here's a look at a couple of my favorite sneakers that I saw at the Nike store. They had the Nike Cortez, the Air Max 98, the Vapor Max Flyknit 2. They had those in 2 different colorways actually. Over here they had the Nike React Element 55s and some foam posits, the Air Max 270s that came out a few weeks ago, and they have these really cool like flower foam posits. Not a fan of them, but the print's pretty cool. They also had a couple of pretty dope Nike tank tops, like jersey style kind of pieces for the summer. They had 2 different colorways, the navy blue and the red. Next up, we'll be taking a look at the Jordan selection at the Nike store. Here's all the ones that they had. They had a couple low tops, a couple mids, and they also had some Jordan 1 highs as well, which I'll show you guys in a second. But they did have these yellow mids that I've never seen at any other store, so these were pretty nice to find. They also had those Nike SB inspired Jordan low 1s. They also had some Jordan 4s, some 14s, 6s, 13s, all the basic general shelf sitters that are available at pretty much every store. They also had the Defiant or Couture Air Jordan 1s, which was a pretty good find. Here's a look at a couple of the Jordan Legacy 312 low colorways that they had. They had the Breads, they had this yellow pair, and then they also had this predominantly gray pair that's ideal for the summer and spring. Taking a look at the brand new Jordan models, they had a couple of Air Jordan 33s, and then over in the kid size section or the women's section, they actually had some Bread 4s still sitting, which appear to be sitting at every store.
That was the Nike store here at Jewel, and it wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be, to be honest with you, and the store was still pretty cool. I think the best shoes they had there were some really cool like Jordan 1 mids in a yellow colorway. I also really enjoyed the customization section that they had there, but they only did apparel. I think Tim's not feeling too well, so I think we're going to separate. He's going to go chill at his hotel, and then I think I'm going to continue wandering around the mall a little bit more, hang out with Kevin, and yeah, probably get some bubble tea very soon because I'm craving some boba.
Get well soon, Tim. I will see you soon. I'm gonna go to your favorite store you like to prank at, Footlocker in Singapore, so I'll try not to prank them too much.
So I know Nike was disappointing, but next up we have Footlocker. This is the first Footlocker I've ever been to in Asia, and it's of course in Singapore. There's also a long lineup right behind me as well, but that's actually for Shake Shack. Check out this lineup for Shake Shack. So here's Shake Shack on the right, and then there's a decent lineup here of at least like 20, 25 people. But over here to the left, this lineup just goes on and on and on. It's pretty crazy. Like it keeps going. It just keeps on going. At least like 80 people in line for Shake Shack right now. Anyways, let's go into Footlocker. I'm with my small vlogging camera, so it's gonna be like the good old days. So yeah, looks like they have some heat sitting. The first thing I notice, of course, are the Bread Air Jordan 4s that are sitting. I don't know if these are display only, just because it's a new release. They also have the recent Air Jordan 11 Low Snakeskins. And then they also have the these Jordan 1s. I forget the exact name for these ones, but they have those off-white kind of vibes right here. And the pricing is very similar to Canada, actually. Singaporean dollars are 240. Canadian and Singaporean pricing is pretty similar, so it's not going to make it too hard for me to convert. They have some colorways of the Adidas Night Jogger I've not yet seen. This color blocking is really, really cool and unique. So here's one colorway. These are going for 219 Singaporean dollars. Here is a look at the Ultra Boost selection. They have a lot of the Game of Thrones ones. These are a new release as well. This is like a Japan pack Adidas NMD. We have a bunch of random Japanese on it. I'm not entirely sure what it translates to, but it's cool to see that they have these like Japanese inspired NMDs here. There's also some new Superstars that just came out with a translucent sole where it says Superstar on the bottom. So that's pretty cool. We have blue with the red stripes. We have the classic black with white as well. This is something I've never seen before. They have Diadora and Charlie Brown collaborations. So we have these high tops right here with the gum sole. We have Snoopy, and then we have some of his minions behind him.
So that's pretty cool. And then they have a low top version of these Diadoras as well, but without the gum sole. These are 169 Singaporean dollars. Got a bunch of like Charlie Brown patches on them. These are cool. I had no idea they did Rick and Morty sneakers. Diadora collaboration with Rick and Morty. Who else is Diadora collaborating with? That's actually pretty dope. Here's a look at the Vans selection. Nothing too crazy here. My favorite would have to be these skate lows with the checkerboard print with different kinds of sizes for the checkerboards. Over here we got the Puma RSX collection. We got the MTV collabs that just came out. These are very bold. Holy cow. What? Red Bull did a collaboration with Puma? On some Puma Thunder Spectras? That is insane. They also got the Puma Thunder Spectra Bradley Theodore. Never seen these in person before. They have another colorway. Like, this is so sick, guys. I'm actually finding so many new colorways of the Puma Thunder Spectra I've never seen before in my entire life. Here's another one on sale for $149. We're about halfway into the store, and a subscriber actually works here. He's a Footlocker employee, so that was pretty cool. He freaked out, which was pretty funny. And now he's checking the back for a size for me for a sneaker I'm going to show you guys in a second. But for now, let's get over to this Nike section and see what they have here compared to the Foot Lockers back home in Canada and the United States. So here are the Nike React Element 55 selection. Pretty decent selection. Like, check it out. They have so many different colors here. We got the 270s, nothing we really haven't seen before. So the employee who is actually helping me out here, his name's Kevin, and he has the Union Jordan 1s. These are fire, absolute straight fire. And I'll show you guys the Jordan 1s he actually pulled from the back in a second, but let's keep on looking through the shelf. Here's some more of the Air Max sneakers. We got the Air Max TN line right here. This is pretty cool, a black and silver colorway, only available at Foot Locker. They have a green colorway here, which has like some shine to it. That's different. And I've seen this sort of print before on foam posits and Air Force Ones, I believe. So it's really weird seeing out an Air Max TN, but it actually looks pretty good, I have to say. And these are going for 250 Singaporean dollars. This is a new version of the Air Max Plus they're putting out, where they have like 2 swooshes on it and then extra designs on the side panels. I really like it. It's 240 Singaporean dollars. Check this out. They even have like some sketch designs right here for the Air Max Plus. That's pretty cool to see. They have on display at the store right here. They have like this classic black, white, and red colorway. Pretty solid, nothing too crazy. They also have a more toned down sort of a black with gray hits and hits of blue. It's like a New York Knicks colorway of the Air Force One. Check out the branding on the back, and all your typical Nike Air. And then I like the Nike branding on top of the midsole where it has that Nike swoosh pattern. These are 170 Singaporean dollars. This is a tag I've never seen before. Made from pig on the Air Force One. Made from pig. That is, that's different. And these shoes right here might be the best sneakers we find today at Foot Locker Singapore. Check them out. The Air Jordan 4 breads are sitting here in Singapore, guys. That is insane. These are a size 11, so unfortunately they don't have my size. I need a size 10, no size 10 here, but maybe I can test my luck in a few other stores. But besides these, they also have these Jordan 1s, and these are really nice, and they actually have my size for once. So thank you, Kevin, for getting my size 10 from the back. We're gonna grab those bad boys, and we'll put these back on the shelves. I didn't know that Foot Locker sold Beats, but in Singapore they have the DJ Khaled custom Beats Studio 3 wireless. And then check this out too, they even have Xbox One boots in Foot Locker, so you can play 2K19 with your friends and make like sneaker bets in store. That's fire. This is something you don't really see at other Foot Lockers around the world. They have a monthly deals rack, which is pretty cool. We got some Air Max 1s, some premiums, regularly 199 Singaporean dollars. These are now going for 139. So these are pretty nice. We also got some New Balance down here. We got some Vapor Maxes as well. Now the second floor right here is for women, and check it out. The stairs like light up. How cool is that? If I had my girlfriend here, this would be perfect for her. They also have this art in store, which is really cool. I've never seen something like this before inside of a Foot Locker. This is so cool. There's like a sneaker lounge here in the Foot Locker. So if you just want to chill and, you know, maybe your friend is shopping or something, that's cool. That's so cool. I've never seen a Foot Locker lounge before open to the public. So here's a look at some of the women's sneakers that they have. They have a few M2K Technos. Here's a look at some of the Adidas selection. It looks like they have some women's exclusive colorways for the Adidas Night Jogger. So that's pretty cool to see that they have women's colorways. Here's a look at the Puma RSX selection they have for the women's and kids. And they even have some pretty cool Pumas before. Never seen this. This is the Puma Cali Fashion. I like them. I like them. Oh wow, that's really cool. Looks like you can also buy a tote bag with that same sort of print you saw on that wall earlier. I messed with it. So I'm cashing out right now, but check this out. Another thing I've never seen at any Foot Locker before, they have these iron-on patches. Eat, sleep, sneakers. That's pretty cool. And then they also have one here that says there's always room for more sneakers, addicted to sneakers, and I make shoe contact before eye contact. So you know what? I think we're also gonna grab one of these for myself, because I think that's actually pretty dope. We'll throw these on maybe my bag, and then I think we'll grab one for you guys as well. So stick around to the end if you guys want to win some free Asia exclusive Foot Locker patches. So the Singaporean Foot Locker was absolutely amazing, and I actually picked up quite a few items that I'm going to be giving away at the end of the video. So make sure you guys stick around to the very end. They blessed me. Foot Locker Singapore and Jewel, they hooked me up. So thank you to Kevin. Shout out to Kevin for being such a great employee and also watching for the last 3+ years. That really means a lot to me. But next up, we have the Pokemon Center here in Singapore, and I've been to the ones in Japan, but not the Singaporean one, and there's usually a lineup here, but you can just walk right in with no problem. So we'll go inside real quick, get a little footage, see if there's anything I want to buy, maybe bring back home for Natty. After the shopping, I had some delicious bubble tea with Kevin, and we just talked about life for about an hour or two, and then we went over to his car. So we just finished up at Jewel, and we're about to head back to the hotel right now. I'm gonna settle in, cool down, put my bags down for a second, but yeah, I gotta show you some cool cars. Some cool cars in Singapore. First up, we got the Evo 10. Now this car is actually my next car, the first car I wanna have owned, and yeah, it's beautiful. We got the red one right here. Yeah, so that's gonna be my first car when I do get my car. But this next car I want to show you is the car I'm actually gonna be taking to the hotel, Kevin's car.
I've been keeping myself so busy, pushing out the misery, trying to find the peace in me. I wanna be find myself, but again, it's always a phase. I wanted to stay, oh you don't understand. I've been losing myself, I've been losing myself.
So to start things off, we got 3 sets of these iron-on patches, and I'm gonna keep one of these for myself. I think I wanna keep this one for myself, and we're gonna give away these 2 to 2 different people. So these will be 2 giveaway prizes for the Singapore vlogs. We also got some shoelaces. We got waxed black ones with these gold hits on the aglets. I'm gonna keep that for myself. And next up, we have these really cool tote bags. Now this is a local artist who designed this right here, and this was actually seen on the wall at Foot Locker. And they don't have t-shirts. If they had this on a t-shirt, I would have bought it for sure. But they only had these tote bags, and you had to spend a minimum of $200 to get this tote bag. Now I got 2 tote bags right here. They blessed me and hooked me up really well at Foot Locker Singapore. So we're gonna give away one of these bags. I think I'll keep this one. I think I might have even wrinkled it a little bit there, or did a little crease. So I'll keep this one since it's a little bit beat up there, I guess you could say. And we're gonna give away this one right here to a subscriber. Now this right here is a Singapore exclusive. You can't get this anywhere else. So it's really exclusive. Definitely a collector's item if you like Foot Locker, or if you're just into sneakers and stuff. So that will be another giveaway prize. Pickup for today is not gonna be a giveaway. This will be a personal pickup, but it means a lot to me because a subscriber who worked at Foot Locker, Kevin, he sold these to me. So thanks to Kevin for hooking it up. And we got these right here. These are the Air Jordan 1s, and I can't even remember the exact name. So huge thank you to Kevin from Foot Locker Singapore for hooking it up on this purchase. I appreciate it. Also, thank you to Kevin from last night, the subscriber who was giving me
like a tour essentially all day. He was hosting me in Singapore. Kevin, you're also awesome. So yeah, Kevin's in Singapore, they're pretty awesome. With that said, if you guys want to win any of these giveaway prizes from the Singapore vlog, all you have to do is subscribe to this channel right now, hit that red button down below, like this video, and comment down below what you guys think about these season 5 vlogs so far. We have Singapore for a couple more days, Japan's right after, then Cebu, Manila, and if you guys missed out on the Philippines vlogs from earlier this week, check those out as well. With that said, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Love you, Singapore, and I'll catch you guys in the next vlog. Peace out.